First rider up, Thomas Pages.
It's time to go.
All right, so Thomas has got to recollect himself. It's not been very long since that crash in the semifinal. He wants to do the same run again, but the difference here is the guys have 2 minutes, and he's got to take that into factor. A lot of time. He doesn't need to rush. He needs to throw down the tricks he knows he can do calmly. Here we go, starting it off.
And he does it perfectly. Absolutely stomps.
Absolutely perfect alley-oop flare. Clinton Moore doesn't want to watch. Here we go.
Throws on the 360, and you know what? That's what I love about Tom. He puts his previous runs out of his mind, and he's starting fresh each time, it seems. And the getting
flare,
up
Superman
flare. He really is getting those feet up above the bike.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the control aspect on that is just absolutely bananas. Just a beautiful start to this run from Thomas Pages. That's going to put a lot of pressure on Clinton Moore as he throws out a beauty of a flatliner Indy.
And Clinton isn't watching. He's visualizing his own run. As you see, Tom just have a tiny mistake of missing the gear and having to slam back into first gear there. But even if Clinton isn't watching, he can hear the crowd react. And that is definitely going to be in his head as the special flip.
And he almost didn't get that right foot back on board the peg. Mamma mia!
Wow.
And a ton of time left in this run still.
Something different here they did last second is added this up. Instead of 90 seconds, it's 120 seconds. And here we go, the bike flip.
Oh no! He has to roll away from it, but he's still got tons of time.
He's got tons of time, and we just saw in his last run, you can make a small mistake.
The question is now, Andy, knowing that he's got 2 minutes now, a ton of time left, does he go back and try and do the bike flip again, or does he continue on with his run as planned?
It looks to me like he's just going to continue on. I don't know if he got twisted up at all there.
He seems okay.
I mean, wow. He just made it so difficult on the judges. Because if he would have landed that, it might have been a pretty clear-cut decision.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what? Tom showing some maturity there in not, let's call it spazzing out and just hucking himself into getting hurt or doing something. But he knows right there, you know what? Big mistake.
Big mistake.
But he already had the special flip, had the alley-oop flare. And I think he's a little sore, maybe.
Yeah, well, I mean, he got hucked off that bike and rolled head first down the hill. You know, he had to do the old tuck and roll to get down the hill. So he might have twisted himself a little bit, but he managed to keep the run going as we take a look back at the run from the beginning with the alley-oop flare. Andy, just spectacular. Great start to his run.
Wow, he just nailed that. And then he really kicks up that Superman flare. He's getting up almost tsunami style. I know that's what he's going for. Look at that. I mean, he can only stretch it out quickly, but look at that back end whip through. And then just hanging off the side of the motorcycle there. That is just style for days. Special flip. Just perfect poise, coming in blind, grabs the grab handle with his right hand, and here's where it all went wrong.
Yeah, he just didn't get himself over.
And honestly, nothing was wrong with that. I think he might have thought he was a hair short or something, but it didn't look any different than the other two we've seen him do tonight. So
no, he just didn't get that right for that left foot over the frame of the bike. One more angle on it here, maybe? Yep. Watch that left foot of his.
Yeah, it's so tough to even see because no one else has ever done that. So it's so difficult to even say what went wrong there.